Mount Alvernia to Oregon to elite performance in Jamaica. Rocky start to the season, coming back now.
Tamara Clark is in lane 2.
First year pro and American, fine sprinter, especially at 200 meters. She's on the second lane in.
Sela Barnes is in lane 3.
Steady this season, has 6 or 7 times 11.1 this season, looking to peak up for the US Nationals in July.
You're going to hear a loud ovation. Shericka Jackson in lane 4.
World silver, Olympic bronze in the 100, world champion at 200 meters, second fast at that distance of all time at 21.45. MVP, former Vertec. Has my birthday, July 15, much younger and much faster.
I told you she's going to get the biggest ovation. In lane 5, Antonique Strawn from Bahamas, but trains here in Jamaica.
World Junior double champion 2012 on a string of personal bests at 200 meters, under 11 seconds at 100 last year for the first time. MVP Jamaica.
Shash Forbes runs out of lane 6.
Former Homewood star, now Sprint Tech, 10.98 in Bermuda a couple of weeks ago. Busy little sprinter, Olympic and world champs 4x1 medals.
Natasha Morrison in 7.
Training really well this season. World champs finalist 2015, finishing the season with a flourish. She's MVP. There's a billboard at Glengolf in her honor because she has Olympic gold medal.
This is Ashanti Moore in lane number 8.
Former Hydel star, training in the States in the sprint, improving at both 100 and 200 meters.
Women's 100-meter dash. The A race, the big favorite, Shericka Jackson. Natasha Morrison looks as if she's rounding into form and getting back to that breakout year of 2015. Shash Forbes is getting dangerous as well. Kemba Nelson,
the clear favorite here, Spencer. 10.82 this season on this track.
She runs out of lane 4. Set, off they go. Very good start by Shericka Jackson. Kemba Nelson is running well on the inside as well. Shericka Jackson kicks into another gear, goes away in imperious fashion. The World Championship silver medalist and the Olympic bronze medalist comes home in 10.78 seconds. If the wind reading is correct, that would be her new season's best. 10.78, fabulous running by Shericka Jackson. Antonique Strawn second, 10.99. Shash Forbes third, 11.07. Fantastic running by Shericka Jackson.
Another sub 11 by Shericka Jackson in Kingston, 10.79. She's been working on her start, and her start looked really good there. Some good starters in that field. She got out ahead of them and kept on flowing, untroubled, unperturbed for the last part of the race. She jogs forward to deliver the road.
At the Racers Grand Prix, Shericka Jackson stunned the crowd with a phenomenal showing in the women's 100 meters, clocking a blazing 10.78 seconds to seize victory. This outstanding result not only reasserted her position among sprinting's elite, but also stood as her fastest time of the season so far. The field was stacked with high-caliber athletes. Kemba Nelson, Tamara Clark, Sela Barnes, Anthony St., Shash Forbes, Natasha Morrison, and Ashanti Moore, all bringing a range of talents to the start line. Yet Jackson stood apart, her dominance undeniable. The moment the starter's gun fired, she launched with fierce intent, her start reflecting months of meticulous training. By the halfway point, Jackson had imposed her rhythm on the race, unleashing her trademark mid-race surge and gliding smoothly through to a commanding finish. What distinguished this race from previous ones was Jackson's much-improved opening phase. Long celebrated for her explosive closing speed, this time she demonstrated precision from the blocks, signaling a deliberate effort to refine her launch and drive. The enhancements to her start mechanics suggest a targeted focus on shaving milliseconds where it matters most. Her 10.78 finish reinforced her reliability in sub 11 territory and hinted at more to come in the season. Having already dominated the 200 meters with the second fastest time in history and sweeping national titles in both sprint distances in 2023, this latest win further enshrines her as one of the foremost names in global sprinting. As the 2025 athletics season gains momentum, Jackson looks sharper than ever, having seemingly put behind her the injury woes that dashed her Paris Olympic dreams. Her early season form suggests she's geared up for a major rebound. Should she continue to polish her acceleration phase and maintain her peak velocity, she'll remain a central threat in every final she enters. Track aficionados and experts are already tracking her progression with keen interest, watching to see whether she can stay healthy and convert her momentum into gold on the world stage. Jackson's triumph in Kingston sends a resounding signal to her competitors. She's not just back, she's ascending. Her mix of experience, sheer pace, and improved form puts her in prime position to dominate the circuit. As the meets pile up and competition intensifies, expectations around her will only escalate. And yet, she seems unshaken, possibly preparing to unleash even greater performances. With major competitions approaching, Jackson is not simply aiming for wins. She's setting her sights on rewriting records and leaving an enduring mark on the sport. This resurgence comes at a particularly compelling point in her career. Now operating in her athletic prime, with years of experience to draw from, Jackson combines physical capability with a strategist's mindset. Her technical mastery is evident from the gun through to the tape. Her posture, stride length, cadence, and timing all reflect a sprinter who's studied her craft deeply. Behind the scenes, sources close to her training suggest a renewed focus on precision and data-driven methods, all of which are translating into improved race execution. Analysts have also remarked on her enhanced energy distribution, a smarter, more efficient Shericka who can still summon elite bursts of speed when needed. Beyond the stopwatch, Jackson is making her presence felt in other ways. She's increasingly stepping into a leadership role among Jamaica's elite athletes, speaking openly about the value of resilience, self-discipline, and mental strength. Her story, riddled with setbacks, injury recoveries, and triumphs, resonates deeply with fans and young sprinters alike. Her comeback narrative isn't just about fast times, it's about grit and growth. And with major events like the World Championships looming, Jackson is running with legacy in mind. Each race is no longer just a contest, it's a statement. She's not only aiming to be the fastest, she's working to raise the bar for what women's sprinting can look like. As she prepares to face the world's best, the only real questions left are how much faster she'll run and how much more history she'll make.